these really complex tools.
Russell Gray is part of the team that made that first astonishing discovery, and he continues to return to the island to study these remarkable birds. Alex Taylor has spent the last 2 years on the island, living with the crows and conducting experiments.
In terms of biodiversity, it's one of the kind of top 10 hotspots of the world. There's just so much stuff here that just doesn't live anywhere else. And especially with the insects and plants, there's tons of stuff even been documented. So it's kind of a really special place.
What's truly remarkable is that New Caledonian crows don't just use tools, they make them as well.
It was really amazing to see as they go through this long, complex sequences of action. It wasn't just like one step, like rip off a stick, and it wasn't even 2 steps. It was breaking off at a difficult place of the branch below a fork, trimming off the side branches, and then crafting away at the base of the fork to get a really functional hook tool. And that was really amazing to see an animal, knowing there's some food there, putting all this effort into getting its tool just right for the job.
There's really 3 species that make tools: elephants, chimpanzees, and New Caledonian crows. So just 3 out of 6 million or whatever that's on the planet. People went wild when Jane Goodall found that chimps could actually use tools at all. And the chimpanzees have never been found to use hooks in any kind of way. So to find a crow species that's using tool use and making tools in a much more sophisticated way than the chimps, really, I think, it hit everyone's radar.
Sometimes you see really complex things, but there's some simple trick to it, some lower level behaviour that underlies it. Well, even you see like that in the wild,
Watching TV?
makes you think. Makes you think, I really need to do an experiment.
First we put the meat into the hole, and put the long stick in the toolbox, right at the back, out of reach of the crow, and put a short tool in front of the box.
It's one thing to use a tool to get food, but to use a tool to get another tool to get food requires much more complex cognitive powers. This meta-tool use, as it's called, is considered to be crucial in the evolution